Somewhere inside Chitralada Palace sits one of the most extraordinary, least photographed jewellery collections on Earth. When its custodian wears even a single piece, the internet stops scrolling. This is the story of Queen Suthida of Thailand, and the extraordinary jewels, some centuries old, some barely seen in decades, that define her royal style. Suthida became Queen Consort of Thailand in May 2019, when King Maha Vajiralongkorn, King Rama X, officially announced their marriage, and she was formally crowned days later. As custodian of the Chakri dynasty's royal jewellery collection, she has inherited pieces that stretch back over a century, most of them originally worn by her predecessor, Queen Sirikit, whose nearly 70 years as consort built one of the most significant royal jewellery collections in the world. We start with one of the extraordinary pieces in the entire Thai royal collection. The 9 gems belt is a royal ornament considered particularly auspicious in Thai tradition, believed to bring good fortune to its wearer. The belt features a gold buckle bearing the great Chakri emblem, the royal cipher of the ruling dynasty, attached to a gold belt decorated with diamonds. As a royal heirloom, it represents a different category of jewel from the tiaras and parures on this list, a piece rooted specifically in Thai royal symbolism rather than European jewellery house design. The 9 gems tradition itself draws on a much older Thai and broader South and Southeast Asian belief system, in which 9 specific gemstones are considered to bring protection, prosperity, and good fortune when worn together, a concept that predates any of the European-made pieces elsewhere in the Chakri collection by centuries. The Diamond Fringe Tiara is believed to date back to Queen Suthida Phongsri, wife of King Chulalongkorn, King Rama V, whose travels in Europe led him to acquire many of the jewels that would eventually form the core of the Chakri collection. The tiara was first photographed on Queen Rampai Bani in the 1920s, most notably at the coronation of King Prajadipok in 1926. What makes this piece remarkable is its versatility. It can be worn as an open halo tiara, as a closed coronet, as a bandeau, a style historically associated with the reigns of King Vajiralongkorn and King Prajadipok, and linked to 1920s fashion, or taken apart entirely and worn as a diamond fringe necklace with diamonds arranged in radiating points that resemble a curtain of light. Queen Sirikit began wearing it as a necklace during the landmark royal tour of Europe in 1960, before switching to wearing it as a tiara from the late 1960s onward, including for the British state visit to Thailand in 1972. Its appearances continued sporadically through the following decades, with a notable outing during the Swedish state visit to Thailand in 2003. Queen Suthida revived the piece in April 2026, wearing it as a tiara at a gala in Stockholm, celebrating King Carl XVI Gustaf of Sweden's 80th birthday, more than 2 decades after its last public appearance, and reportedly the very first time Her Majesty had worn any tiara in public at all. For the occasion, she paired the tiara with an evening gown made from Thai silk combined with feather pattern lace embroidered in silver thread, its design drawing on the sabai drape of traditional Thai Chakri court dress, created by the Thai fashion house Mesh Museum. For the coronation of King Charles III in May 2023, Queen Suthida chose one of the most talked about jewels in her entire collection, a sapphire parure created by the French jeweller Van Cleef Arpels. Its centerpiece is a striking sapphire pendant surrounded by diamonds, a piece Queen Sirikit first wore during an official visit to Denmark in the 1960s. Over the following decades, Sirikit expanded the set considerably, adding matching earrings, an additional pendant, and a bracelet, building it into a full suite worn for major state visits, including the 1996 British state visit to Thailand, hosting Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip. Queen Suthida wore the sapphires again during their Majesty's state visit to the United Kingdom, appearing at a Buckingham Palace reception on the eve of the coronation, in a suite that made her one of the standout international royals photographed at Westminster Abbey the following day, alongside a scattering of diamond bracelets and a diamond aigrette. The sapphire pendant itself remains one of the most photographed single stones in the entire Chakri collection, its deep cornflower blue hue consistently drawing comparisons from royal watches to the sapphire jewels associated with European royal houses. Even though the piece was designed and built specifically for a Thai queen touring foreign courts, rather than adapted from any existing European royal collection. The Thai diamond Riviere is one of the true heirloom pieces of the collection, originating with Queen Sauvabha Phongxri, the same queen associated with the Diamond Fringe Tiara. As a Riviere-style necklace built from a continuous line of individually set diamonds without additional ornamentation, the piece was designed to be adaptable, and over the decades the collet diamonds have reportedly been readjusted to create different lengths. Queen Sirikit revived a longer version of the Riviere in the 2000s, wearing it during the Swedish state visit to Thailand in 2003, the Dutch state visit in 2004, and King Bhumibol Adulyadej's Diamond Jubilee Banquet in 2006. Queen Suthida wore the heirloom Riviere, paired with its matching diamond pendant, at the Buckingham Palace reception ahead of King Charles's coronation, and again for a state banquet at the Élysée Palace in Paris in June 2026, hosted by President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron, in a look widely noted by observers as a deliberate tribute to Queen Sirikit's own state visit style. Known in Thai as Hongsa brooches, these are among the most historically unusual and instantly recognizable pieces in the entire Chakri collection, believed to have been created by the House of Fabergé around 1897, coinciding with King Chulalongkorn's King Rama V's visit to Russia. Crafted entirely of diamonds and extending from the shoulder to the waist, the brooches feature briolette-cut diamonds hanging delicately from the swan's beaks. Queen Sirikit began wearing the brooches in the 1950s to decorate her shoulders when dressed in traditional Thai costume, and they became an iconic part of her wardrobe through the 1960s and 70s, usually worn singly, though occasionally as a pair, sometimes alongside the Diamond Fringe Tiara. Their public appearances declined through the 1980s and 1990s. Queen Suthida has revived them in recent years. In 2024, she wore one of the swan brooches at a dinner for the Governor-General of Australia, paired with one of Queen Sirikit's diamond bracelets. She wore them again at a state banquet in Bhutan, where tiaras were notably absent from the evening's dress code, and the swan brooches stood as the standout pieces of her look, worn alongside Bhutan's Queen Jetsun Pema. A striking and less conventional piece in the collection, the diamond aigrette is built around a large canary yellow diamond, set in a modern design depicting the emblem of the royal house of Chakri, a chakra disc intertwined with a trisular trident. The piece was likely commissioned by Queen Sirikit in the 1960s, possibly from Van Cleef and Arpels, her favoured jeweller of the era. Queen Suthida wore the Chakri diamond aigrette as a brooch, pinned alongside Queen Sirikit's sapphire suite and diamond bracelets, for the coronation of King Charles III and Queen Camilla in 2023, making it one of the more symbolically loaded pieces she has chosen to wear on the world stage. Combining a European gemstone cutting tradition with an emblem rooted specifically in Thai royal and religious identity. Queen Suthida has never been seen wearing this necklace. It has yet to be revealed by her. This spectacular emerald and diamond necklace, crafted in a European style, originates with Queen Mother Sri Bajrindra, who gave it to Princess Rambai Bani Svastivatana upon her marriage to Prince Prajadipok in 1917. Queen Rambai Bani wore the necklace in several configurations over the years, with and without its pendants, and even, on occasion, styled as a corsage ornament rather than a traditional necklace. By the 1960s, the emerald necklace had passed to Queen Sirikit, who first wore it during a state banquet in Germany as part of the same 1960 European tour that introduced the Thai tiara to the world. It also appeared during the Danish state visit to Thailand in 1962 and was worn occasionally into the 1980s. Its most recent known appearance came when it was worn by Princess Sri Rasmi, continuing a tradition of the piece being worn by whoever holds the position of future queen within the family, though it has not yet made an appearance on Queen Suthida herself. Rounding out the collection are a set of at least 8 spectacular diamond bracelets, composed of large diamonds set densely in a traditional Thai style. These are believed to be old royal heirlooms, possibly the very same bracelets worn by a Thai prince as far back as the 1870s, and later worn by King Ananda Mahidol, the older brother of King Bhumibol Adulyadej. Queen Sirikit wore the bracelets extensively during the 1960 European tour, pairing them with the Thai tiara and the diamond fringe necklace. Though their public appearances declined by the mid-1960s, eventually disappearing from view for decades. Queen Suthida revived 2 of these bracelets for King Charles III's coronation in 2023, wearing them alongside Queen Sirikit's sapphire suite and the Chakri diamond aigrette, and again in 2024, paired with one of the Fabergé swan brooches, marking a rare and notable return for heirlooms that hadn't been seen in the public eye for a generation. Taken together, these pieces trace an entire arc of Thai royal history. Gems acquired during King Chulalongkorn's travels through Europe in the late 19th century. Tiaras and brooches commissioned from Van Cleef and Arpels ahead of a landmark 1960s world tour, and heirlooms so rarely worn that decades can pass between appearances. What makes Queen Suthida's relationship with this collection so compelling isn't frequency, it's intention. Each time she has chosen to wear one of these pieces, from the fringe tiara in Stockholm to the historic Riviera in Paris, observers have noted the same pattern, a deliberate echo of exactly where and how Queen Sirikit wore the same jewel decades earlier. A quiet but unmistakable act of continuity within the Chakri dynasty. It's also worth noting how differently this collection is managed compared to European royal jewels, which are frequently rotated, restyled, and lent between generations of working royals. The Thai emerald necklace, in particular, has effectively vanished from public view for decades, its exact current condition and location largely unconfirmed by any public source. That scarcity is precisely what makes each reappearance, however brief, feel like a genuine historical event rather than a routine fashion choice. As one recent report on her wardrobe noted, Queen Suthida belongs to a small circle of consorts, alongside Jordan's Queen Rania, Japan's Empress Masako, and Bhutan's Queen Jetsun Pema, who are rarely seen in elaborate jewels at all, which makes each of these appearances stand out all the more. That's our look at the extraordinary jewels connected to Queen Suthida of Thailand, spanning more than a century of royal history, from Fabergé swans to a Van Cleef and Arpels sapphire suite fit for a coronation. Which of these pieces surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from the world's most fascinating royal jewellery collections.